didn't
Earlier this week, Jeff talked about how you guys know how important this game is, especially heading into the last month of the season. Was there just a different attitude, or what was said among the team to just kind of get everybody going? Because it seemed like, especially there in that second half, it was just a lot more of that grittiness that you guys have talked about.
Yeah, personally for me, I think, we started out about how we normally start out. We didn't have the urgency, but then for me personally, and I think for the rest of the team, Coach Walls got that tech, and I was like, okay.
Facts.
And this is how we're doing. If Coach Walls is going to put this much into it and the coaches are, then it's the least we can do as players. So I think we really invested in one another that game, and we played for each other.
Oh, yeah, I would say the same thing. After Coach Walls got the tech, we all got fired up, and I feel like that's when we all came out and played for each other more, and we just got to keep doing that every game.
This was a fourth quarter where you knew they were going to come at you, and they made a strong run at you. What is it that was able for you to keep them from actually taking that lead and winning this thing?
For us, it's response. We talk about a lot of practice. Everyone's going to go on runs. It's a game of runs, basketball is, and how are we going to respond to adversity? So I think we did a great job. Cece hit some huge shots. Haley hit huge shots. Nyla rebounded the ball great. Marissa had a couple rebounds. Morgan. It was just a team win, and I'm so thankful and grateful to play with this team.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Everyone did their role, and everyone did an amazing job tonight. I feel like we came out and had the mindset of getting stops better in the second half than the first half. And I think we just, like I said before, we all had each other back.
CC, as far as offensively, how much, especially in that second half, did the team just start to adjust for making that extra pass and getting others involved and kind of opening up scoring a little bit?
Yeah, I think we moved the ball really well. Casa does a great job of distributing the ball. And the team does also. I feel like we played together way better in the second half, and everything started to open up, and different people at the right time got different shots.
They were a squad that put a very, very tough defensive effort on you. The 22 turnovers, obviously, a sign of that. But what was the thing that was so tough to actually move inside and score on them the way that they were defending you?
They're a very good team, great defensive team, if not the best right now. Clearly, we're working to get there on our own, but they're just super long. They play the passing lanes really well. They're aggressive. So I think, honestly, it was us just getting off the ball a little bit quicker, not holding it, letting them get caught back up when we're moving. So
Yeah, I would say the same thing. They're a really good defensive team. They show it every single night. I just feel like the same thing. We just started moving the ball more and got each other shots.
Hey, Mykasa, Deja's obviously one of the best players in the country. You guarded her for a majority of the game. I think she finished 3 of 16. What were you keying on to try to slow her down or at least make it as tough as possible for her?
Yeah, she's a great player. Really, she has a great pull-up, so just staying in her body. I take a lot of pride in my defense. Definitely want to, go Defensive Player of the Year. So I think that was just a pride thing for me.
Yeah, Koss, I guess you see you have the black eye there. I guess how badly did this team want this win, especially, top 25 team, trying to get quality wins, boost the resume. Just how badly did this team want this one?
Oh, yeah, we wanted it. We talked about it for days. I mean, every practice it was us versus them. We never had a day where it was just work on us day. No, we wanted this win. And I think we're just showing people how good we can really be when we can put 4 quarters together.
Yeah, I was going to say, got a little banged up there. Just talk about that physicality and what was that like just kind of going against them?
Yeah, definitely a really physical game, but I appreciate, for the most part, there were some plays where I think that it could have been called on both sides, but I appreciate that the whole game it was called pretty evenly. I like physical games. I'm a physical player,
Heck yeah.
so, I have fun with it.
Just kind of talk about the strategy of going small.
Mhm.
And we're really with that. A legitimate post play right there.
Mhm.
Playing 4 guards, basically a strong forward.
Yeah.
But it seemed to work for you.
Mhm.
Kind of describe it.
Yeah, I would definitely just say it go back to having each other back. We knew that we had a switch. We knew we had to be in the gap for each other. I just feel like we played really good team defense at the end.
Yeah, I think Morgan, Marissa, Nyla, they played huge for us. Even Liz, Josie, and they all played great minutes for us. Like, it was going to be a game of runs, like we said. And when their name was called, they came in and produced for us.
When you do have, the Clemson, Virginia 2 against Notre Dame coming up, how do you feel like this win can really set the tone? Being a top top 25 team and heading, like I said, into this last month of the season, regular season?
Yeah, I think it's huge for us to get both of these wins. We just have to focus and practice, do the little things, clean the little things up, and keep playing for each other. I feel like if we keep playing for each other, we're gonna be in great shape.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.